What's up guys, Nick here from Nick's Taxes, back again with another video, and once again I'm with my man Travis. Today we're going to talk about 5 money goals that you should have for 2021. As we head into the new year, I think it's important to have some sort of financial goals ahead of us so that you can live a more financially stable future, or at least you're working towards one. So today we have 5 things that you should keep in mind and also to work towards in the new year so that you can be more financially fit. We're going to just talk about the generalities of these, but these are good things that you should look at more in depth for your own personal situation and go from there. So if you get value out of this video, I just hope that you smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're going to make a lot of videos like this in the new year. I'm really excited about the new year and what we're going to be doing with this channel. So if you want to join and be part of the ride, I suggest that you subscribe. But yeah, let's jump right into this video.
Let's do it. So the first goal we're going to look at is building a good credit score. So let's start by answering why you might want a good credit score. So if you are going to be looking to get a mortgage or you're looking to get a loan, it's important to have a good credit score because whether it's the bank or a mortgage broker, they're going to look at these things. So you're going to be able to get better interest rates if you have a better credit score. A really easy way to go about this is paying off your credit as soon as you can. If you own a credit card, pay your purchases off right away. I know Nick has done a video in the past, so we'll link that if you have any questions on this topic. But what you can do is as soon as you make your payment, pay it off right away. And that way you don't have to worry about it. It's out of sight, out of mind. And again, it's going to help out in the long run. And while it might not be important for you now to have a good credit score, it could be really important for your future when you're looking to buy a house or a number of other things. So the next money goal that we're going to look at is budgeting. If you recognize me, you'll know I love budgeting. It's something I do every day, and it's something that I think everyone could do, and it's super easy. Nick has done a couple of videos on these in the past, and he can link those. So what I'm going to talk about today is coming up with a simple system. And this is, you can call it a 50-30-20. And again, these values can fluctuate based on your needs, but the basic principle is you have 50% of your salary going to necessities, you have 30% going towards your wants, and you have 20% going to savings and investing. Again, this can fluctuate based on your needs, depending on how much you make and how many bills you actually have. But something this simple will really help because you'll have a better knowledge of where your money is going. And once you have that in place, it's going to be a lot easier for you to save.
Okay, the third money goal we want to talk about today is diversifying your portfolio. Travis talked about setting a budget in our previous money goal and setting aside money to save and invest. Well, for that investing portion, you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket, and diversifying your portfolio protects against that. Back in March of 2020, when we saw a big stock market crash, some stocks in some industries recovered faster than others. If you had invested all of your money in certain areas that haven't really recovered, you're still going to be down a lot. So diversifying really spreads out the risk of your investments. And this just doesn't mean investing in different companies. You want to also invest in different industries. So we're looking at energy, tech, financial, healthcare, all these kind of things. So that way you're spread out across the entire economy. Doing so will protect your investments and you'll see a steady growth over time instead of looking for a home run shot or striking out.
So the next money goal we're going to look at is starting a TFSA or an RRSP. So if you don't know what these are, a TFSA is a tax-free savings account and an RRSP is a registered retirement savings plan. If you don't already have these set up, as Canadians, these are great savings accounts that you should consider getting in 2021. And these are great avenues for medium to long-term goals, including retirement. Both allow your investments to grow tax-free within the accounts. And while they're both great accounts, they do have some general rules on their logistics, so it's important to know these and have a good understanding of both accounts before you get them set up. So for example, I have a TFSA through my bank, which is TD. You can get it set up a number of different ways. You can do it online. You can do it through the bank. You can do it over the phone. Me personally, I went in to speak to them and they got it set up for me really easily. And I can look at it through my mobile banking app. So it's very simple, but very effective. As for an RRSP, I do this through my benefits at work. They were able to set me up and I don't even touch it really. I get money off my paycheck, which goes right onto it. But you can also set something up independently through your bank. It doesn't have to be through your place of employment. For me, it worked because I have a pretty good matching plan. So that's the avenue I went.
So last money goal that we're going to have for 2021 is to set up a retirement plan and to figure out what steps you need to do in order to make that retirement plan come to fruition. It's one thing to actually have a plan, but it's another thing to actually work on it and start to see it through. So if you have a goal to retire by the age of 60, one thing that you can do is actually kind of work backwards. So if you want to retire by 60, what does that mean for when you're 50? What does that look like when you're 40? What does that look like when you're 30? And so on and so forth. So in order to kind of create those steps and those goals, what do you have to do to kind of get to each baby step along the way? And there was one thing I saw online that was talking about kind of giving you a benchmark or some sort of threshold. And it was saying by the age of 30, you should have 1 to 2 years worth of your income either saved or invested. So that might be a great start for you to look at and say, hey, by the time I'm 30, I want to save 1 year's worth of my salary and put that into some sort of retirement account or retirement investing. And so what does that look like now? What do I have to do now in order to save that amount by the time I'm 30? So for everyone, each goals are going to be different depending on how much time they have, how much money they make, and what kind of budgets they have. But it all kind of intertwines into one thing, and that's being financially literate and in control of your money.
So I know I'm really excited to get started with 21. Sorry. I can't even speak.
Sorry.
So I know I'm really excited to get started with 2021 because 2020 couldn't have got any worse.
I couldn't agree with you more. And I think with these financial goals for 2021, no matter how it goes, I think we'll be financially better off by the end of next year.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And you know what? At the end of the day, we're both looking fresh. With a certified tea, you can't really go wrong.
That's right.
So I hope this video got value, gave you some value today. And if you want to join the Nick's Taxes team here, I suggest that you subscribe and hit the thumbs up button for this video. But we're going to be making a lot of different personal tax, personal finance, and investing videos in 2021, which we're both really excited about. We're going to have Travis on throughout the year. So yeah, please follow along, and let's hope that 2021 is a better year, both for the whole world state and for our own financial health. So yeah, I hope these tips are now at the forefront of your mind and you can put them to action for 2021. And I will see you guys in the next video. Again, I'm Nick from Nick's Taxes, and as always, happy taxing.